California is now entering its fourth consecutive year of drought. All 9 cities with the worst drought conditions in the country are all cities in California.
This certainly isn't the first of California's droughts. After all, the majority of the country has a dry, arid climate and receives between 10 to 20 inches of rain per year, and sometimes even less. The majority of the rainfall that they get each year replenishes the reservoirs that California residents and the agriculture businesses rely on for their supply of water. And in the warm months, even when it does rain, the temperatures are so high that they cause so much evaporation that it doesn't help the water supply at all.
All the surface water consumed in the state, roughly 80% is earmarked for the agricultural sector. California produces half of the United States' fruits, vegetables, and nuts. California produces a lot of crops that have to be watered year-round, like almonds and alfalfa. Another main cause of the drought is the population. An estimated 38.8 million people live in California today, more than double the 15.7 million people who lived there in 1960. More and more people are causing more water consumption, mainly due to people wanting to make their yards meet the California standard, which is bright green lawns with big, beautiful flowers.
The obvious consequences of the drought fall mostly on the rivers and streams, which are gradually drying up, destroying ecosystems, and damaging the environments around them that rely on those water sources for life. Due to this lack of water, dry forests are also being rapidly consumed by wildfires, displacing wildlife and people alike.
The state is hurting as well economically. Last year, California had a total statewide revenue loss of $2.2 billion and a job loss of 17,000. As far as agriculture goes, there has been a loss of at least 410,000 acres of farmland in California's Central Valley. Also, crop prices are increasing rapidly. This is hurting our entire country due to the fact that California produces almost half of the nation's crops.
So, what are some ways that we can fix this?
An easy way to help relieve drought issues are the people of California themselves. If citizens could become better educated and raise awareness about the drought, then they would cut down on personal use. Another way the people of California could help would be to change their yard standard away from bright green lawns with beautiful gardens to a more desert look. Homeowners are actually getting paid to remove their lawns and replace them with rocks and cacti.
The Water Resources Control Board and the Governor's Office have also moved forward with legislation that will call for urban water use to be reduced by 25% in the next year or two. Following suit, 9 other cities have created bans or restrictions on car washing, cleaning driveways, and watering lawns to further reduce unnecessary water usage.
As kind of just a resident, nothing major has really kind of taken place until recently. I would say in the last maybe 6 to 10 months. A lot of cities are starting to enforce like outdoor watering, limiting that to 1 or 2 days a week. Enforce is kind of the wrong word because they're not like penalizing people, but they're like heavily pushing it and advertising. You shouldn't be watering more than twice a week. A lot of places are suggesting that you don't wash your cars frequently or that you don't wash it at home at all. You go to like a car wash that uses water more efficiently, stuff like that.
One way that farmers have been working on cutting down their water usage is by introducing new irrigation systems to their farms. The government has created a grant program that will give money to certain farmers who wish to switch over from a normal or past irrigation system to more conservative processes such as the drip technique. A major water treatment process that engineers have been working on perfecting is desalination. Desalination involves converting ocean water into pure tap water so that it is safe and available for everyone to use. While it's been a researched issue for years, it's even more important now to the people of California as they have an ample supply of salt water in the form of the Pacific Ocean. However, there are some major concerns and drawbacks for these plans. For one, a plant can cost up to $1 billion. The upkeep also costs a fortune, and it takes up a lot of energy. U.S. environmental groups are also concerned with desalination plants because they believe that it will lead customers to conserve less if there's a perception that the ocean will give them an endless supply of water. We've been talking or researching a lot about desalination as being kind of a cure or, a way to end the drought. Do you think that would be the cure for it?
We're on a planet that's made of almost 100% water, so for somebody to say we're going to run out of water is just crazy.
Yeah.
And so, sure, if a desal plant costs $1 billion to put up, well, as long as you can keep it operating at a steady cost for decades or centuries or whatever, I think it's a great solution because you're using a resource that is on our planet and it's always going to be replenishing, even if we're draining or if we're sucking up water from the ocean on a daily basis. We're never going to run out of ocean water because even if it's not raining in California, it's raining in other spots of the world, and there's always new water coming in. So
Yeah.
I do think it is a solution, not just for the drought in California, but for usable water all over the world.
Yeah.
Because there's tons of places, not United States, they don't even have drinking water or clean water to wash their teeth or whatever. So I think it is one of the best options that's out there.